Our first performance is a live hair demonstration. Her name is Michelle Nahmad. Michelle is a Spanish-speaking licensed professional hairstylist from Ottawa. She works at the Cool Red Room and she loves every minute. Oh, friends of Michelle? Mom? Michelle's mom? Michelle's mom! Can't wait to see this. All right, Michelle says her goal is to give you all the advice necessary to help you take control of your hair, style it, and love it. And that's so important because everybody's hair is different, and how many stylists have you seen that they're just like, you know, give you the same, more with men, like barbers, they think we all have the same shaped head, we don't. So good on you, Michelle. She is gonna give you do-it-yourself at-home techniques that you can do, guess what, at home. And you know what, let's just bring her out here so you can learn from her instead of me reading off what she wrote on this paper. Shall we do that? Okay. Michelle Nahmad, come on out here. Woo! Oh, we got a dance show too. I didn't expect that. Is this the model? What's your name, model? Debbie. That's a modeling name. Please welcome to the stage, Debbie.
Good evening, everybody. Are you ready to have some fun tonight? If you're ready to have some fun tonight, I want to hear you make some noise. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. So once again, my name is Michelle Nahmad, and this is my lovely model, Debbie. We're going to be showing you in 20 minutes 3 different hairstyles. And this is simple enough that you can do it. So please visit my videos at Michelle Nahmad Hair, Instagram, YouTube, and you will see everything up close. What makes me different from all the other hairstylists out there, or many, is that I care about your hair. And I care that you can go home and do your hair too. We don't want you to go home and be like, oh man, that was so nice. How do I do this again? So that matters a lot. It matters a lot to me and everyone that works at the Cool Red Room. So let's get started.
For a smooth and bouncy blowout, we're going to be using a blow dryer, soft bristle round brush, and a product. Now, it's important that you get heat protection, hold to mold your hair, and control for your particular kind of hair out of your product. Debbie already has creme for style in her hair, so we will be using this. Next, we're going to be dividing the hair into 3 different sections. The hairline, which will be your bangs and all of the bottom of the hair, and then the middle, which would be the roundness of the head, and last, the top, so the crown. Oh yes! If it looks like this, you know you've got it down. And now, it's time for the magic. Let's begin with the hardest section, which is your presentation. So the bangs, or the hairline. If you have those little frizzy hairs that you really dislike, the best thing you can do is push your hair all the way from one side to the other side. You don't have to pull on the hair, just brush it right over and let the air flow push the hair in that direction. Please don't damage your hair by just yanking on it. When you take the hair into the brush, brush the hair, reach the ends, wind the hair, and don't yank on it. Once you're done the roots, then move down the hair shaft by unwinding the brush, and you will smoothly get to the ends. For the sides, I did the same thing. Just work on the roots first and smoothen it, and then continue on by pushing the hair all the way to the back, and finally all the way to the front for a smooth finish. And now it's time to use your body. That's right. I know we don't have eyes in the back of our heads, but we definitely have a body. We're going to use the brush to push the hair all the way from one side to the other side, just like we did in the front, but this time behind the ears. Push it all the way one side, and push it all the way to the other side. And then bring it down. Put the brush over the hair, and point the airflow downwards. Just keep blowing downward. Use your body and keep doing this until you reach, very slowly, the ends. Yes! Now for the sides, create volume, lots of volume. This is where you can go all out. Make sure you lift it all the way up to the ceiling. Wind the hair and keep lifting all the way to the ceiling and unwind. For the back, take the strand of hair and brush it smoothly all the way to the top. Reach the ceiling, then wind it all in, and slowly from root to end, blow dry. And now for the top. You still need lots of volume, but we do not have to work so hard. There's no need for a perfect heart. So we're just going to somewhat grab one side, so the right, and the other side, the left, and we're going to be forming a gigantic X. Check it out. The top right section will be brushed and pushed all the way towards your left eye, vice versa. Brush the strand smooth, wind the hair in, blow dry slowly and unwind. Girl, if you don't want frizzy ends, then make sure you do this. Keep brushing those strands. Now we really are at the top. So we're going to take this top section and we're going to brush it all the way forward, straight in between our eyes. Make sure you get all the way to the ends and then wind the brush. Do the same as you have with all the other strands. You begin to blow dry the roots, little by little, continue on to the rest of the strand until you get all the way to the ends. Make sure that you're not yanking on the hair, don't forget. If the hair is getting stuck in the brush, then it means that the hair is still too wet or there's a knot in the strand.
I could sing, but you don't want that. Oh, this isn't gonna work either.
What are we going to do?
We'll have to use our theater voices. Project. Project to the back of the room.
Okay.
The DJ will be back in a second. Great job, though.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't she doing a great job?
Avoid touching your hair. Right, Debbie? You're not going to touch your hair. We're going to let it cool for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, Debbie, swing your hair side to side. Shake it. Place it where you want. Debbie, could you please model your hair for us? Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, every day to take to work, it looks like you just came out of the salon. Everyone, please give Debbie a hand. Thank you, Debbie. Ladies, and now that you're back from work, you want to go out and have some fun tonight. So maybe we gotta spice up the hair. maybe we need to make it a little flirty, but we don't want it to be overdone. Let's curl the hair, why don't we? We're going to be separating the hair into the same 3 sections we did, just like for the blowout. Or, if you don't have that much hair, then we can get away with just doing 2 sections. Now, I'm going to be doing 2 sections because it's going to go a lot faster. I will be using a curling iron, but you can also use a flat iron. I love the curling iron because I get a lot more control and a bigger wave. I don't like my waves to look too squished. Now make sure that you have heat protection. Heat protection is the most important whenever you're working with a hot tool that's directly touching the hair. Brush and comb, or brush or comb, every strand before you put your hot tool on it. That way you know that it's going to be nice and smooth and you're not going to have weird little knots here and there. Now I would like to create a very soft, bouncy, wavy look for Debbie. I'm going to point all of the curls going away from her face because I'd love to see her big smile. So let's continue. Every curl away from the face. Don't let the mirror mess you up. Oh baby, this is gonna look fantastic. Just continue to do this. By the way, you don't need any volume in this whole bottom section. So you don't need to be doing weird fancy stuff with your arms up above your head. Just keep working at the ends. You don't even need to curl so much the roots. Just do halfway down the hair and the ends will look amazing. Now baby, all you gotta do is jam. Keep doing the curl.
Turn this up.
You've got it. Just do the ends. Girl, just do the ends. Brush it and do another section. Brush it again. Do another section. Now don't leave it on for too long. For the back of the head, it might be best if you hold your tool upside down. When you're working with your tool upside down, it's really, really tricky in terms of not burning yourself. So I'm going to slow things down. This time, we're going to be holding the section a little bit high. So with your arm, when you hold the section, hold it up a little higher. Don't just keep the hair down close to your face, but hold it out. You already had volume from the blowout, so you only need to worry about the last 3/4 of the strand. Boom. Now, just continue to do this all around the head, and don't forget that we are pointing the strands of hair going away from the face. Oh, snap. Now with this Latin music, how do you expect me to do hair? Continue to do this all the way around the head, like I was saying, and just make sure that the strands are all facing away from the head. Now, whether you have your tool upside down or upright, just make sure that you pay attention to which way the tool is going to be curling your hair. That's kind of tricky. It does take some practice, but all you gotta do is keep doing it. And trust me, you'll get it. When we get to the top of the head, we're going to over-direct the hair just like we did with the blowout. Whenever you're working at the top, we do want to keep volume right at the crown. So without clamping down on the strand, swing your hair just at the roots, against the barrel, to the beat. And of course then wind the ends. Girl, now don't touch your hair. Leave it alone, because we're gonna use some spray to set it. Dry texturizing spray. Oh, go everywhere. Now you can shake it. Woo, Debbie, rock your hair. Please stand and show off your big, fancy, sexy hair. Model for us, Debbie. Swing your hair. You look stunning. Please give Debbie a round of applause. Thank you, Debbie. Now, I heard, Debbie, are you going to a gala? We have to put your hair up, but it has to be easy because you need to be able to do it yourself. So check it out. First, we're going to be using a little hair elastic. We're going to divide the hair into this triangle right at the nape. Do you see this? Put this in a little ponytail, a low ponytail. And then you're going to flip that little end of the ponytail right through the hair that's above the ponytail holder. Check it out. You're going to end up having something that looks a little bit like a fan. Now remember that we curl the hair? Well, the ends should be pretty soft in a little wave. So all you gotta do is use a little bobby pin and feel out those ends that are loose, and basically use the ends of the bobby pin that is short, facing the scalp. You hold those ends that are loose with that short part of the bobby pin and then flip it so that the long part of the bobby pin touches your scalp. The next step is to take the clips off. We are now going to work with the sections in the front. We're going to divide this hair into two. We're going to make an imaginary line going from one ear to the other ear, and it crosses the very middle top of your head, kind of like where the headband goes. So we're going to now clip the hair that's in front of this imaginary line we just created. So remember, we've already curled the hair, so this next part should come pretty easily. Let's do the left side. So divide that again into two sections. Those two sections are now going to be creating a rope. So to create the rope, just twist one strand over the other, leading towards the middle back. When you get to the ends, you'll see that the ends are slightly curled. So it'll be easy for you to just grab a bobby pin and squeeze it right into that middle back section that we've already created. Boom. Depending on how much hair you have or how long your hair is, just keep bobby pinning this strand that you've twisted onto that low back middle bun. After you're done, do the same to the other side. Grab the two strands and very gently twist them one over the other. And bobby pin once you get to the bun, and then keep turning that strand around the bun and bobby pin. On to the next section. You're gonna look just like little baby pebbles. For this, you will want to grab the hair about 2 inches in diameter, right at the top of the head. Just grab a little circle section. Tie that up. You will be left with about 1.5 inches of hair at the front hairline, and you can vary it up depending on how much bangs you want to show off. You'll see what I mean. take the side section where you'd like to have that side swept bang first. I think this will be the best way to start. And twist the strands, just like we did before, one over the other, leading towards the back. Now, whenever you start to get little loose hairs, around that area that you start to get those little loose hairs, grab a bobby pin and gently place it in the hair so that the strand is secure. Continue to do this strand over strand technique all the way to the back little bun. We will then do the same thing to the other side. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about the bobby pin situation. The best way to securely put in a bobby pin and not have it show is by first using the short end of the bobby pin facing your scalp. You will put the strand of hair that you need in this little part, and then you flip it. And you will end up with the long end of the bobby pin touching the scalp. And now we're saving the best for last. Take that clip out and brush the strand. Brush it all the way until it's super smooth. After this, you're going to be basically doing what would be a half ponytail with it. The same motion, just no tension. Absolutely no tension. Bring it to the bag and give it a light twist. Push it up ever so slightly so that you can see that you have a little fake crown pop. And then put 2 bobby pins crisscrossed. The remaining parts of the strands can just then get twisted up again and bobby pinned right to that area where we've bobby pinned all the other sections. And now you can hairspray. Hairspray. Hairspray everywhere. Hairspray's my best friend. Debbie, you look amazing. Let's show everybody what we've done. Every angle counts. Debbie, thank you so much for bringing your beautiful self out tonight and letting me do your hair. Can everybody give Debbie a round of applause? You can find me at the Cool Red Room here in Ottawa, Ontario. That's right, it's the Cool Red Room, not just any room. I will teach you all of the things you need to know about your hair. And of course, we've got to make it look personalized. So it's not like I do the exact same thing for everybody. The other thing is you can find my YouTube channel if you search Michelle Nahmad Hair. Also Instagram, all together, Michelle Nahmad Hair. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. It was a true pleasure to be here and perform 3 different hairstyles in 20 minutes just for you.